Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing, and today I'm delighted to get back on the channel Ashlee Eales. He's currently 10 wins with 1 defeat with 3 big wins by knockout, and yeah, it's been a little bit of a while, but always good to get you on, mate. How have you been?
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. First of all, I'm liking that United top.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been a while. I'm not sure we spoke since my first defeat.
Mm.
But we're back. We've had a little minute off, but we're back with a vengeance now, so can't
Yeah,
wait.
yeah, I don't think we have had time to catch up since then, but it's just over a year ago now. With the fight. A fight where you really started strong. That's for certain. When you dropped him in the first round, still a fight that I thought you. I know you had. Was it a hand injury in? Was it the second or third round? I think.
Yeah, second
Uh,
round, just trying to hit him with the same shot. Dropped him in the first round, trying to hit him with the same shot. At the end of the first, I believe it was. And the metacarpal just went boxer's fracture. Third time in 3 years. So I've been quite unfortunate with that. Both hands now. But then yeah, we took a late shot in the second, or after the bell. And then yeah, I give a few rounds away. I was a little bit complacent through training, thinking it was going to be easy.
did
Um,
did you feel it go?
yeah. It sort of goes. You feel the pain instantly, and then every single time you land a shot, it almost feels like glass shooting through your hand, like a shooting pain. So it's after a little bit, it goes a little bit numb, but it was one of them, man. That's not why I lost the fight, though. I lost the fight because I gave a few too many rounds away after getting caught with that shot. Gave a couple rounds away, pulled it back in the fifth, and then gave the six away just through laziness through training. I was a little bit tired, but I still believe I had three of the rounds. Especially with the droppage, I couldn't really see a way where I'd lost the fight. Even the commentators said the same thing, but these things happen in boxing. The refs saw it a different way, gave him a point up, and yeah, we lost the fight.
Yeah, and has it been was that fight hard to take the defeat? I know, you before the fight we done an interview and you were saying you were gonna be because you were on a right high after the Stanley Stannard win, and then
Yeah, it was quite difficult to be fair, especially the few months after
are you still there, Ashley?
it was going to go. I knew that right hand was going to land. I knew I was going to stick him on the canvas, and it was I didn't what's it? I didn't comprehend him being as strong as he was. So he jumped back up,
I'm losing you a little bit, mate.
jumped back on it at the start of the year. Broke my hand in training again. Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, it's just
Oh
it's
yes, I
just
thought my
go,
internet
it
went off
just
then.
went a little bit.
So yeah, well, it was a tough few months after the fight. Got back into it at the start of the year. Had two fights, one for a Commonwealth eliminator, one for an English eliminator. Both lads pulled out. One with a didn't even give it a reason. The other one
Was
retired
that
from
Billy
boxing, essentially.
Jackson?
Billy Jackson apparently retired from boxing after that, whether he did or not. Um, I wish him well. It was one of them. It was frustrating at the time. And I forget his name, the other one. Begins with K from London. Yeah, don't even matter. He pulled out as well because he didn't want the smoke. So, but he said he had a better opportunity and then didn't go through with that fight either. So, um, I'm not too sure how much of a better opportunity you can get than Eliminator unless it's actually a title. But it's all part of the game,
Oh,
man.
Kingsley Ebenike.
Yeah, Kingsley, yeah, he pulled out as well. Oh, I think he was supposed to fight Constantine for the Commonwealth, but then obviously pulled out of that fight as well. So it's one of them. Some people are built for this, some people ain't, and he obviously didn't want the smoke, so can't blame him.
Yeah, so you've been sort of unlucky these last few months with the cancellations. Of course, your hand healing up as well from the injury.
Yeah, it's been frustrating. We got back into training, had one pull out, got the next fight that Kingsley pulled out of it. Um, and we was offered a fight in Kazakhstan. There was a show over there that fell through. So there was 3 for 3 for the year. And then the hand went in sparring about 3 months ago, which was maybe a little bit longer than that, maybe about 4 months ago. Really frustrating that was. Um, but now we're back. We're back in training. We're sparring 6 to 8 rounds. We're feeling good. We're looking good. We're out in 6 weeks, and then we're chasing them big titles. Um, there's only so much everyone can avoid me, and once I get back on the board, everyone's getting it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we've seen we'll get on to, your upcoming fight in a minute, as that's 6 weeks away, so it's coming thick and fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we've seen you on social media, you've been keeping your eye on that super welterweight division. A fight that, happened I think it was 2 weeks ago now, was Carl Faye v Amir Baker, which was for your former title. What did you make of that contest?
Yeah, it went. To be fair, I was hoping Abby Baker got it. I put my money on him just because he's been active, and I thought he might be able to get him in the late rounds. But skill for skill, it went pretty much how I imagined it to go. Um, that was a stressful one with the title as well. They didn't strip me a bit. They said I vacated it when I didn't vacate it.
Hmm.
No one spoke to me about it. The bout was just vacant, and they was fighting for it. They offered the Abu Baker fight, and I said yeah, but my hand's broke at the minute. I need to let it heal. And
You
then
were
we heard
also offered that before the Rodriguez fight. It was ordered for you with that. Was it James Richardson as well? What
James
happened with that?
Richardson. Yeah, he pulled out about 5 weeks before the fight. Said he had a shoulder injury. Again, you don't know what's going on in people's camps, in people's minds. But when it comes to me, they seem to not want to go through with the fight. So it's unfortunate, but there's only so long they can avoid me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you mentioned the Feo Baker fight. It sort of went how you expected in a way. I wasn't
Yes.
really. I mean, Feo did get the late stoppage. Did you see it coming during the fight?
Well, the first round they both caught each other and both showed me that they could both be stopped. Really, that's what I got from it in the first round. Um, but then Carl's experience and his ring craft shown that he's just got that repertoire. He's got that amateur style pedigree down and just did what he needed to do to get the win. And then when he slipped and caught him with that left, and it was a brilliant finish. I rate it highly, but nothing at all that I wouldn't jump at the opportunity for. I believe he's going to get the chance at the vacant British title next. And I'd love the opportunity. Again, we're out in 6 weeks. I may not be someone that they'd want to take the chance at, but I'd love that fight. There's also Bobby Dalton, who's just beat Ben Vaughan in a
Yeah.
close fight. I,
Did
I, I thought
you?
Ben had it, to be fair, with his
Yeah.
relentlessness and his work rate, but it was a close fight, and you can't take it from either man. It was a brilliant, brilliant contest. But I would
That's
love to.
welterweight, isn't it? The one
That's
with Bobby
welterweight.
won.
We're looking at welterweight. We could make that weight easily. We're at a weight now where we could either jump up or go down within a few weeks' notice. It's 66.7. I could make that call. I could make that fight on 2, 3 weeks. Um, but I don't want to come down too much because I still want to give myself opportunities at super welter. If these super welters think they're bigger and too thick for me and they're gonna manhandle me, then I'm happy to take the chance at super welter and stay there for a little bit. But yeah, keeping my options open.
Yeah, especially that British title is open because it was meant for Gilly and Green, but I believe Louis Green pulled out with an injury. Maybe possibly it could be Gilly v Fell, and then maybe if you providing you I'm sure you get the job done in 6 weeks' time, you get an eliminator for maybe the British or that
Potentially, yeah.
Midlands will be back open if Fell probably will vacate it.
Yeah, he's probably going to vacate it. To be fair, I'm not even sure he's from the Midlands. He boxes down south, but he's got the title now. I'm not too interested in the Midlands now. They took the belt off me. I
You've
never
already won
lost
it.
it. Already won it, and we're on to bigger and better things. Gilly is a boxer, a phenomenal boxer as well. Someone who's in a position to box for it, and earn the right to box for it. So if he was to get the chance, I wouldn't moan at it. But if we was to get the offer, I'd snatch it up with both hands really fast. But either way, like you said, we're out in 6 weeks. We're going to go do a number on whoever we got. We're asking for a good opponent.
Mm.
Um, and then, yeah, we're back on the board.
Yeah, so of course, that super welterweight we mentioned a minute ago. Would you go back, try and get that super welterweight Midlands as it's if it's vacant, or don't really see a point? Because even when you beat Stanley, I mean, he's proven at sort of English, sort of fringe English level.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I don't need to prove myself at area level no more. We fought someone way above area level with the amateur pedigree, with the 10 round experience, who only lost a close fight to Lee Cutler, who's gone on to do pretty well since then. And I imagine he's going to do well for the rest of his career. And now I'm looking for the big opportunities now. I need to have my shot. We've been a professional for 6 years now. Um, and yeah, we deserve our shot. We deserve the big pay fights. We deserve the big chances. And whether we're good enough or not, that's for the fighters to decide and for it to be shown on the night. I deserve my shot.
Yeah, 100%. Get you back on that TV.
Well, that's it. We had our dazzle in the first TV shot. I was sort of expected to do well against this kid. And for someone who's not very nervous for their fights, I was quite nervous for that one. We didn't perform like we should have.
Were
And,
you
and
more nervous for that one than you were your Midlands title fight?
yeah, by far, I feel like because it was expected of me to win, um, I went out there and it was sort of like I'm not too sure. The first round was phenomenal. We dropped him. Second round come
Mm.
out doing more of the same, and then he's cracked me after the second bell, um, and just showing me how tough he was. Leading up to it, I was watching his fights, and I weren't too nervous, but on the day, I definitely felt the nerves. All part of the game, I suppose. And now I've had that first loss, I could take 10 more in a row if we needed to. I'm ready to take my chance, and yeah, we've got a good few years left at this at the minute, so I'm going to keep going till the wheels fall off.
Yeah, and we mentioned Lee Cutler a minute ago as well. He had a close fight with Sam Egginton. I'm not. I know Sam's fighting on the same show that you're fighting on. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
sure
right.
if they're going to be running that back a Cutler fight down the
Yeah,
line. Would be a
I'm
fight for
not too
you as
sure
well.
if I'm not too sure if Sam needs to give him that fight. Everyone knows how Sam fights. He lets people hit him and then he hits them, and he won the fight closer than what I thought it was.
Yeah, yeah.
But the way Lee Cutler handled the loss, I thought it was a little bit mardy in the days after, and within his fight too. If he thought he won, he thought he won. But
Mm.
nah, I'm not too sure he deserves the rematch. There's no real need for it. I'm not too sure he deserved the chance at Sam Egginton and his repertoire at the time anyway. But I'd be more than happy to whoop him. More than happy. I feel like we've both beat someone of the same caliber. We both beat Stannard, and
Yeah,
for the right fight, for the right money, we'd do it. But I know he's stuck in the works with Boxer at the minute. I don't know what all them fighters are doing, and
yeah.
yeah, listen, I'm looking to stay active. I ain't holding on to any.
Waiting around.
Yeah, I ain't waiting around for anyone at the minute.
Yeah, and just one, well, yeah, one more name that that you've mentioned on social media a couple times. Not for a little while though, but I will mention him anyway. I think you know who I'm gonna say. Met Troy Coleman.
Troy Coleman. To be fair, I actually rate the kid. We argue back and forth online. We do publicly, but there's respect there from both of us. Um, and especially, I bet he's got some confidence from his win against Goldsmith. I
That was a
can't bet
good win, wasn't it? Good
a br
comeback for
a
him.
brilliant win. Maybe they need to run it back. If I was Troy, I wouldn't because I'm not. I wasn't expecting that, and that was the win of a lifetime. That one was, especially when he was losing every round. I think he put everything into one round and
Ran
gassed
out of
out a little
steam, didn't
bit.
he?
Ran out of steam. His first 10 round fight, and I've done rounds with Brad. I know how good he is, and not that I've done rounds with Troy. I've not done any sparring with him, but. I'd read him like a book. I've come down. I'm down to super welter now and looking at welterweight, and he's up at middleweight. Um,
Would
if
you
it
go up to middle if the right chart, well, opportunity?
if the right call come, then 100%. It's a few kilos. Size don't make a difference to me. We're sparring these big guys in sparring all the time, and it means nothing. A little bit of extra conditioning and bigger bigger amounts of food on my plate and what would be that. But for the right fight, I'd take that fight in a heartbeat. He's a tough kid, and he's really fit. Troy is. He's put the work in over the past few years, but I'd knock him clean out like my bro did. Like that'd be it. I'd have to do it quicker than River did, and that'd be that.
Wasn't it round three River stopped him in, I think it
Yeah, I
was.
believe so. And don't get me wrong, I think Troy Coleman's he's come a long way since then. He's had a load of 10
Mm.
rounders, shown that he's a tough kid, but he's shown that he's chinny. Even in the fight with Brad was cracking him with shots and stopping him straight in his tracks in his place.
Mm.
Um, and rather than throw 60, 70, 80% shots and multiple shots, if
Do
Brad
you
had
see where Brad went wrong in that
million
fight?
percent. You should look for the perfect shot rather than picking up five, six, seven shots, which is a brilliant way to stop people. But all he needed to do was find the button, and I think he could have turned Troy off, definitely.
Yeah. And yeah, so you're back out 6 weeks in is Cannock
Canuck Chase, yeah. We're over there. It's a brilliant card. We've got Minaz Gurung fighting for the Midlands title.
against
It's
Joe Underwood shoes.
Joe Underwood.
Is
Yeah,
he your
finally.
stablemate, is he?
Yeah, fights at the same gym. Long time friend. First 10 rounder. He's looking very, very good in the gym. We've actually found it hard to get him an opponent. People just don't really want to take the risk with anyone at our gym at the minute.
Yeah, because
Um,
it was meant to be Connor Baker.
yeah, he didn't
Um,
want the smoke. There was another name. Uh, who was it? From Leicester.
Callum
Um
Blockney.
Callum Blockley, yeah, he is good lad he is. And I thought he would have took it. These experienced
He's
lads,
good as well.
14 professional fights, tough southpaw, and even he didn't want it. I'm not sure if he had something else coming up, but it seems like people don't want to fight people from BCA. I feel like we're the most avoided gym at the minute. And like, yeah, when Minaz wins this, we've got Leo Phanom, he's about to fight on the
Yeah.
show as well and looking at a title, and we're taking over. We've got Danny Costello, Dan Wilden in the gym.
Is Leo fighting for a title as well?
No, he's either a six or an eight rounder, but then he's chasing them titles himself. So we're all really putting that work in in the gym at the minute. And once we're all on the board, like there's only so long they can avoid us. That's all.
Yeah.
Put it that
And
way, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
September 13th is going to be a busy night for your coaches then.
Yeah, it's gonna be a busy one. All I can say is I'm gonna come and do the number. I know Minaz and Leo are gonna do their thing as well, but I'm gonna whoever they put in front of me is really gonna get a whooping because I've had that much time off. I'm coming out.
Is it
We've
six
not.
rounds this fight?
Hopefully eight. If we get the right opponent. But there's four or five 10 rounder. I'd like to do go straight into a 10 rounder, but there's
Yeah.
four or five lads fighting
Yeah.
for titles. Jess Barry's fighting for a title on it, so there's only so much time you can have
And I think
on
there's
these shows.
an Ollie Cooper's fighting for his Midlands as well.
Yeah, and this
That
is what I'm
Sam's
saying. So
also fighting Eggington.
Sam Egginton's topping the bill. Yeah, it's a very, very good card. So I doubt that we'll get the 10 rounder. Might get an 8 rounder, but if not, we're gonna go do a really good 6 rounder, show everyone that we're still here. And
Would
then
you want
start
to
calling out
rematch
some
that
names.
Omar Rodriguez or
Yeah,
no?
potentially. Again, I don't feel the need to take that rematch. It was a fight that a lot of people thought I won. And the people that thought I didn't win know that I gave the fight away. Took a late shot in the second. Like so I definitely had the first and second. He hit me after the bell. I gave the third and fourth away just because I didn't want to take another one of them and was a little bit hesitant. Definitely took the fifth. He didn't even land a shot on me. And then I gave the sixth away, just taking a few shots on the guard. He didn't win any round convincingly, and that was his first fight in the UK for a number of years. And then he's gone on to have a good few fights in the UK and get some good paydays. So everything happens for a reason. He's a middleweight as well, and we're
Mm,
coming down to potentially welterweight and super welter. If I needed to, I would take that fight, but it was one that I wanted to take straight away, or just move on from it. Like it's an easy win. I'd beat him now. We was looking at that fight the other day, but if we're coming down to welterweight, then
yeah.
it's not one that I need really.
And what weight are you going to be competing at on the 13th? Is it
Around about
welter?
yeah, no, about 69 we're going to come in. Maybe 68, depending on the opponent that we get. I'm happy if they want me to come down to championship weight, I can make it. I'm not going to say my weight now, but I'm very comfortable.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, whatever they want. If the welterweight's a brilliant division, probably a tougher division than the super welterweight division, to be fair. We've
Does
got
Yeah, it's Congo and stuff are in the mix. Owen Cooper, I think, as well.
Yeah, Owen Cooper's a good lad. I've watched him spar a couple of times, him against Sam. We've got Connor Walker that's probably going to get the
Oh
winner
yeah,
of Donovan and the other guy fighting for the world title. And it's
Crocker.
open Crocker. That's it. That's going to be a good fight, good rematch.
Yeah,
Um, and it opens up, and I'd love that fight against Paddy Donovan. I know that I'm not quite there yet, in terms of experience
maybe
and
down the line.
down the line. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Within the next 12 months, I'm going to be screaming out these names, and whoever's got that
Maybe
world title
like
by the time
maybe around this time next year, or
this time next year, I'm going to be screaming for them world title shots. People might call me crazy and deluded, but they've called me that since I before I turned pro. Skill wise, none of these people have got anything on me. It was just the dedication, and now we're at a different part of our life and a different mindset, and we're in the gym. We're not missing sessions. We're getting the runs in. We're getting the strength and conditioning in. What are any of them going to do? Like nothing really.
yeah. Are you in camp now?
Yeah, yeah, we're in camp. We've been in camp for a good few weeks. I was actually training pretty hard before I even got the opportunity to fight on this card because I knew something was going to come up. Then John called me, come back from Madison Square Garden, asked if I was ready, put me on this card as well, and and yeah, we're ready to go.
I do believe this show will be getting streamed as well.
Yeah, it's going to be on I forget the name, but a decent streaming site from YouTube is gonna promote it. We've got a press conference this Sunday coming up, so that'll be
Oh,
good.
really? So you're getting some good media exposure,
Yeah, it's
like you did on the GBM show as well.
yeah, I feel like Scott Murray, who's putting the show on, who's got the
Yeah,
excellent shows, he's going down that route rather than it be a smaller event. It's almost a smaller event, but with that big event type finesse to it, that magic, and I feel like he's going to be putting on some amazing shows in the future. But with the as long as everyone does their part on the night, I believe it's going to be a really good one.
yeah, 100%. Do you believe Leo and um
Minas,
Minus? Struggle to pronounce his name, but yeah, Minus Gurung will both come away with the win. Do you think they
most definitely.
can get the stoppage maybe as well?
Yeah, Leo's he's performing better and better each fight. He's putting so much work into the gym and he's come a long way since he came to our gym. And he's getting better and better. I won't be surprised if he got a stoppage, no doubt. And Minaz is another level. Me and him are have been putting the work in for a long time. We put good rounds in together, and he's at that stage now. He's ready to step up. So most definitely, 3 wins from BCA, and then on to the next.
Yeah, and of course there's a Canelo Crawford as well. Will you after your fight? Will you watch that as well?
Hell yeah, I can't wait to watch that fight.
And who do you think wins that one?
Logic would tell me Canelo because he's the bigger guy, a few weights bigger, stronger. But my head wants to tell me Crawford. Crawford's someone who I've been following since I turned professional. Everything about his style, I've been not copying, but although I'm 31 now, I'm early in my career and I'm still a sponge. I'm still learning all the time. And he's someone that I've been watching for a long time. So
Because
his
natural
switches.
welterweight slash super welter.
Yeah, that's it. It's just a lot of similarities. I like him as a person as well. He's funny. He's got that dog in him, and if anyone can do it, Crawford could come away with that win. But he's also got a bit too much dog in him. I feel like he might want to fight Canelo, and if he does that, he might come up short. I know he's got a good chin on him, but Canelo is Canelo for a reason.
Yeah. So if you had £10 and and you had to stick it on one of them, who would you put it on?
Canelo, I mean Crawford, because I'm a better. I'm a gambler, but I lose money gambling all the time. The only person I'm confident in gambling on is myself. But if I had a tenner to stick on it and I knew it was my last tenner and I had to do it, no, I'd still go Crawford probably. If I had 20 quid, I'd stick a tenner on each of them and pick them around.
Yeah, it's one of those. Have you? Because of course Canelo's last two or three performances haven't been at it, but
They've not been
Crawford
that
against
great, are
Mad
they?
Crawford's last performance against Madrimov wasn't as
It
his
won't.
usual standard.
Yeah, true. Madrimov is very tough though. He's one of them really tough Russian type fighters, them Eastern Europeans. Um, but this is a good one. If Canelo is on the downfall, and
He's still got the
Canelo's
power though, hasn't he? Because he keeps
yeah,
dropping them.
and he's got the chin and he's got the experience. It's going to be a very good one. But if he just tries to tuck up and just steadily walk forward, I think Crawford could outbox him definitely. He's faster, he's shorter. Well, they're about the same height, but he's smaller, he's quicker.
Yeah, well,
Um,
Canelo's naturally bigger though, isn't he?
he's a big guy, and if he sticks and moves, Crawford could get the win. But I'm not sure he wants to go out like that. I think he wants to knock him out. And the fact that he's not got a rehydration clause or a rematch clause in there or anything, it just shows the person that he is. So I'm very excited for that one.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting one. And yeah, before I let you go, as always, Ashley, I'll let you thank the usual people that you want to thank.
Yeah, I want to thank, first of all, I want to thank my coach for being there for me as much as he is. Never once doubted me and sees the true potential in us. I want to thank my manager, John, for getting me the opportunity to fight on this show and for the upcoming opportunities that he's going to get me. And then again, everyone in the gym and everyone that supported me from the start of my career. I'm doing it for all of them and doing it for my family. And this time next year, we're going to be in a very, very different position.
100% Ashley, and from me, a big thank you for your time today and good luck on September 13th. All the best.
Thank you for having me again, bro. You keep doing what you're doing. We'll have a catch up soon, yeah?
Always, mate. Good luck.
You have a good one, bro.